The Killing Floor community has been divided on differences between Killing Floor 1 and 2. Some say KF2 is too fast-paced, that it lacks strategy, skill, and the charm that made the first game so special. But Killing Floor 2 does boast changes that outperform the original title thanks to its improved graphics engine, physics, and new weapon additions, along with other unique spins on the established killing formula. And while some may never be pleased with Killing Floor 2, there is a talented group of modders whose ambitious goal is to combine the classic community's gameplay desires with the improvements gained on switching to Unreal Engine 3. Enter the Classic Mode mod for Killing Floor 2, designed by Forest Mark X and Freebase. The description of the mod page reads, Classic Mode is a mod for Killing Floor 2 that tries to simulate the gameplay in various systems from Killing Floor 1. And here's a list of the changes that are made in this mod. Classic styled HUD elements, classic lobby menu and trader menu, custom trader voice, custom music, server-side perks, custom perks, weapons, characters, abilities to set event Zeds globally or map specifically, ability to set max monsters globally or map specifically, custom chat box that supports client-configured color tags, classic styled Zeds, adjusted weapons to fit the KF1 stats, endless mode, and airship support. After loading the mod by plugging in the custom commands listed on the mod's Steam Workshop page into the game's console, players will immediately take notice of the changes. Almost all menu elements have been completely changed to more accurately reflect the Killing Floor 1 style. Even little things such as the sound effect that plays when mousing over certain buttons are a callback to the first game. Although the menu is a little trickier to navigate now, once you get the hang of things like changing perks by hitting the menu button, this custom overlay works very nicely. The classic perks are listed and have all of their original stat attributes from the first Killing Floor. This is not just a cosmetic change, as you will soon come to find out. These stats reflect how much damage you deal, how fast you can run, how good your healing is, and various other statistics based on class. Like in both Killing Floors, you start as a level 0 and are soft as shite. Keep this in mind as you first load into a level because in my case, my game was set to suicidal difficulty by default. I am a Killing Floor noob, but this mod really put me in my place. I forgot how hard a gore fast can really hit you. You can alter the in-game difficulty through further manipulation to the console command code line used to load the levels with the mod. Having played on normal, things felt much easier, but you can still die on the later waves as a low-level perk if you're careless. If you're a Killing Floor god, you might actually be able to win a match on Suicidal as perk level 1 or 0, but it's far less likely. Once in-game, you're going to notice the HUD has been majorly overhauled to appear as close to classic Killing Floor as possible. Even the trader has an overlay that is similar to the original game, as well as the Crimson Blood trail path that appears after each round that will lead to her. The trader's classic dialogue is back, as well as the black metal / industrial rocking soundtrack. Don't get too busy headbanging though, as what will be more important is you're banging heads off with well-placed headshots from your 9mm pistol. Players do not spawn in with their class-specific weapons like in Killing Floor 2, so it's back to learning how to pop clots with your trusty 9mm and survival knife. Speaking of the survival knife, you can no longer sprint and must rely on your melee weapons being equipped to run faster. This plays a much larger role than you might feel it would. The Zeds seem to have had their speed changed to more accurately reflect Killing Floor 1, but they are still very much fast when compared to you. And like mentioned earlier, they hit you like a truck. Lastly, some weapons will perform and act differently than in Killing Floor 2. You can no longer block or parry with melee weapons, and even weapons like the hunting rifle are reverted to their original fire rates. The medics also can use the alt fire in the MP7 to heal teammates. In conclusion, if you're aching to play a more punishing and tactical version of Killing Floor, but you're not in the mood to deal with the drawbacks of Killing Floor 1, then this mod will be excellent for you to try. While it may not be 100% replicated to feel exactly like the original game, it's the closest anyone's ever come to actually nailing that feeling. Combining this mod with the classic Killing Floor maps ported over to Killing Floor 2, you'll immediately begin to feel nostalgic. I hope I can see more servers running this mod in the near future for some fun cooperative survival horror action, as well as I hope that one day maybe Tripwire might even support this mod or adopt it into the full game. This is the closest to a Killing Floor remaster that we're ever going to get, and I recommend this to anyone with even a slight interest in the mod after watching this video. And with that, this video is almost over. I wanted to quickly thank everyone for watching my Killing Floor content over the years, as well as shout out my lovely Twitch subscribers and my Patreon supporter Jonathan. I'd also like to thank Baby Bird Tree for her excellent artwork that I'm now using as my profile picture and as a Twitch sub emote. And lastly, if I got anything wrong in this video, or if you have any cool ideas to expand upon this mod, don't hesitate to let us know about that in the comments. And yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and if you're new around here, click that subscribe button for more PC games, reviews, mods, first impressions, all that kind of stuff. Alright, talk to you guys next time. Peace out.